Welcome to Choose Me NYC, a culinary blind date where 3 single contestants create a dish in the same kitchen at the same time to tantalize and win the heart of a potential love. But here's the catch. They only get $35 and 60 minutes to make their case. And it all happens right here in this Brooklyn kitchen. I'm your host, Angela Scarfia. Now let's meet today's contestants. Contestant number 1, Dean, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Dean. I am 27 years old. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I was born and still live in Queens, New York.
All right, so Dean.
Hey.
I just found out, and I never knew this was a thing, but you're afraid of jewelry?
I'm not afraid, but I have a phobia. It's called cosmemophobia. It's a phobia of jewelry. It's more like a repulsion.
Okay.
Not like spooked, but I definitely wouldn't want to touch it.
Got it. So me wearing jewelry doesn't freak you out. It just...
Well, it freaks me out. I also don't. I think it just looks awful. No offense. I don't think you. I think all jewelry is awful.
Okay.
This is hard for me to date because girls wear it and they like it.
I was about to say, like, how are you dating? Like
you think you look nice right now, right?
I think I look fabulous.
Yeah, to me that's wild.
You know what? I hear that, and that's crazy. But good luck to you, and I hope your food impresses the date, since clearly her jewelry is not going to be anything that you're interested in.
I hope she's not wearing any jewelry. If she's wearing sweatpants, I'd be stoked.
Okay, good to know. All right, so we're gonna meet contestant number 2. This is Brian. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brian Kim. I live in Queens, Astoria, and originally born in South Korea.
All right, Brian, so I heard that you were born in South Korea, but you moved to the U.S. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How does that impact your dating life?
Yeah, but you know what? Before I go into that, I want to say I love jewelry.
Yeah. That's what we like to hear.
You know what? And your jewelry is amazing.
Thank you.
Know?
Gas the host.
And his is pretty okay too. You know what I mean?
Balance.
But yeah, I was born in South Korea, and that's where I developed my love for jewelry. So that's fire right there.
Good to know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay with that answer.
Hey, you know what? The woman who's gonna eat my dish, she better have some jewelry and shit.
I hear that. Well, I'm looking forward to see what you cooking, but already I'm impressed.
If she don't, then don't let her eat my food.
Let's go ahead and meet contestant number 3. Ryan, go ahead, introduce yourself to Kara.
Hi, I'm Ryan Dempsey. I was born and raised in the Bronx. Right now I live in Washington Heights with my girlfriend, who I'm in an open relationship with. You might not know this by looking at me, but I am Puerto Rican. I'm also in a band. I'm the singer for the band, guitar player, pianist. We're called For Lack of a Term, and we're on Spotify.
All right, Ryan, so I heard you're actually in an open relationship.
Yes.
So tell us more about that.
Well, it's really interesting to be in an open relationship as the guy versus the girl, because the girl, it just means my girlfriend's having sex all the time and I'm not, which is amazing. Her nipples are pierced, so I know Dean will never touch her. That's good.
Can I get her number?
I'm happy to give you her Instagram. But yeah, it could be really fun to, you know, the chase is sometimes really fun, but it never ever leads to anything for me.
Does she wear jewelry?
She does wear jewelry. She has lots of piercings, actually, which I love. I love girls with like tattoos and colored hair and piercings, and that kind of will blind me to their face sometimes, because some of these girls are busted.
You're not.
But like tattoos, hair, and piercings, it's like, that's it. Like, I'm in a trance. That's why I love strippers.
All right, Ryan, so if you win this date based off of your dish, what happens if she wants you to leave your girlfriend?
Bye, Emily. Bye.
And on that note, we're about to go ahead and get cooking in this kitchen. Contestants, I hope y'all are ready. Yeah. Let's get cooking.
Yeah.
It's really Emily? Dude. Okay. Where's the hand soap? How come this? How am I expected to cook without hand soap? Is there not hand soap actually? Yo.
No, you can use
just soap. Is the dish? Oh, I see. Oh, it's in the dish. That's amazing.
Yeah.
This is how rich people live. Washing hands.
Hey guys, I'm Torey, originally from Maryland, but I've been in the city for about 8 years now. I live in the Lower East Side. I love being here. I love everything about New York. I love there's always something to do at any hour of the day. One thing that I try to do is date, but it's definitely not easy. You know, they say with a lot of options, it actually isn't always the best. And here in the city, there's a lot of options. But something I look for in a partner is someone that's super interesting, funny, smart, driven. They have their own passions. They're creative.
Hey.
All right, G, so tell me what you're cooking today.
Okay, so I'm doing steak and
Okay.
potatoes.
Okay.
It's a simple dish, but it's because I like my girls simple.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, okay? I don't need all the extra stuff. I don't need the jewelry.
Okay.
You just wear sweatpants.
Okay.
Sweatpants.
Okay.
These are sweatpants.
Okay.
Metaphorically, these are sweatpants. And also I'm getting one, I did one potato.
Right.
Because I think, like, you ever go to like a restaurant and they give you like you get like a cheeseburger and they give you like 4 potatoes worth of fries.
Right.
It's like, dude, nobody needs that many fries.
I need that many fries.
No, you don't need that many fries.
I want that many fries.
That's a lot of fries.
It's a lot of fries.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna do. This is a kindness. I'm being.
Okay.
I'm looking out for people.
I hear that.
This potato is sweatpants, and it's like it's good faith towards.
I hear that.
Okay, let's not eat like 4 potatoes worth of fries.
I hear that, but I need
Yeah.
you to tell me what you're seasoning it with, because even a basic person like a little something something. So what do you season this with?
Yeah, you know, well, I'm a pretty crazy guy, so salt.
Okay.
'Cause that's insane. You know, and I got garlic pepper seasoning because it's not just pepper. You know, I don't know, like a little garlic in there
Okay.
too. And I think that's all you need really to make a good.
Alright.
I think anything else I mean, I could use like red pepper seasoning or whatever, but like that'd be like
Right. So
that'd be a
okay.
bold choice.
So you're keeping it simple. You're seasoning up and you're seasoning potato and that with both those seasonings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty simple stuff.
All right.
Hopefully she
All
likes
right.
it.
Me too. But
Yeah.
we'll see. You never know. All right. Ryan, so you're lighting the stove. What are you
Hey.
getting ready to do?
Of course we're lighting the stove. We're cooking, guys. I'm gonna be doing a very simple Italian dish, even though
Okay.
I'm not Italian in any way whatsoever. I'm gonna be doing pasta
Right.
with grilled chicken and garlic bread.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite. It's I didn't know how to cook until I met my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Emily?
yes, Emily. And she made it very clear if I don't learn how to take care of myself and
I hear
have her
that.
stop being my mother, that she was gonna leave. So I was like, let me learn how to cook. Let me learn how to do laundry.
Okay.
Let me learn how to brush my teeth. I'm kidding. I don't know how to do it. But I cannot. Oh, there we go. All right. But yeah. So one of the first things I ever made for her after learning how to cook was just a very simple pasta dish because she loves pasta. How do you turn that?
Yeah,
little...
keep going. There you
There
go.
we All right, yeah. So I made her a pasta dish.
Okay.
She loves pasta. So I wanted to do that to express my gratitude
I
for
hear that.
her life lessons and helping me grow up.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make a simple grilled chicken and pasta dish with some garlic bread.
I love that. Well, great. I'm looking forward to see you. I'm gonna have more questions when you start doing your garlic bread and all that. So I'm looking forward to see how you do it.
Yeah. I didn't want Dean's shirt to catch on fire.
Yeah, I almost got caught.
That would
off
have
guard.
that would have been fire. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, real good.
All right, Brian, tell me what you got. So you got eggs, you got avocado. What are you doing?
Yo, so I'm making avocado toast with a Brian Kim twist.
Okay.
And right when I heard her name was Emily, I was like, yo, that's avocado toast name.
I was like, so you
know
do
what
know
I mean?
Emily is Ryan's girlfriend, right?
She does love avocado toast. She does.
Yeah, but they're in an open relationship.
It is, but you don't know who you're cooking for yet.
No, but you know, since it's open
Brian's
relationship,
looking for Emily. You know, let's make this very clear.
If you're in an open, can I date Emily if you guys are open?
She has
Yo.
nose piercings.
Oh well, not interested anymore.
I cannot.
yo, you guys had your time. It's my time. I want to talk about Emily too. So avocado toast. Emily is avocado toast name.
Okay.
Because I like every Emily that I've ever met loved avocado toast,
Okay.
which was one other Emily. And she liked it.
So tell me, what's so special about this avocado toast that you're making it for this show to win a date?
You know what? I normally don't give out my secret, but it's fucking Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
It's Chick-fil-A sauce
Okay.
with a little Chipotle
Okay.
sauce. You know, like I tried to. Why you zooming on him?
These people have seasoned, bro.
He was like, "What's your secret?" And I was like showing the secret, and then you do that one.
I'll let you know
The
the
hell?
secret. Nobody cares. Hey.
Dean,
So
no
you're
disrespect.
using
Can I
a-
borrow that salt?
And you know what?
You're using a Chick-fil-A sauce
Yeah.
and a Chipotle sauce.
And you know what? If you ever need eggs, you gotta go to Giroux. Giroux is.
Okay.
Is that
That's another secret.
Okay.
Yo, Giroux He's an old friend of mine.
Okay.
His first name is Abraham Jiru.
I cannot. So I need to know, are you seasoning the eggs with the Chipotle and the Chick-fil-A sauce? Is that what you're doing?
He looks exactly like this.
Are you seasoning the eggs with this? Where's the sauce going?
Oh, come on, huh? You can watch me do it.
Okay, it's a surprise.
Everything will unfold before your eyes.
Okay,
And you
I'm
know what?
kinda so
This
surprised.
is also a little bit of secret.
Okay.
Fresh basil.
Fresh basil.
You need
Okay.
fresh basil.
All right.
I never met a person.
Who didn't like fresh basil?
No, it has to be Emily though.
I cannot.
Right now, I'm looking for a partner with eyebrows. My last girlfriend, I found out one day that she didn't have any eyebrows. I just woke up next to an egg. I was like, what the hell? You look different.
So is there, you want to pat dry the chicken because you want to cook the chicken, not the water, or any of the juices that come from
Right.
the packaging. Now another thing that's very important for the flavor is you want to flatten the chicken. You want to pound it.
Okay.
I guess they call this tenderizing it.
Yeah,
I could be
that
wrong.
is what they call it.
Right, you want to flat. I don't have a meat tenderizer, so I just use a paper towel and my fists.
That's great. That's real good.
Ladies, fists.
And then what exactly are you seasoning the chicken with?
I do very basic seasoning. I like to season it with for pasta dishes. It depends.
Okay.
Like if I'm doing a salad, I'll use some lemon juice. Or for pasta, I just do salt, pepper, maybe some onion powder, garlic powder,
Okay,
or
cool.
garlic salt. Maybe some Italian seasoning.
Okay. And I see your pot was smoking a little bit. Do you have your temperature right for the steak?
I think so. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna add the olive oil, and then olive oil cooks it at a different temperature. So
Right.
I think it was a mistake.
Okay.
I'll own it. I made a mistake. Hey, this is bachelor thing. Does this girl think she's gonna get a guy that makes no mistakes? I don't think so. Sometimes mistakes happen.
They happen.
Okay, but hey, although you know what this is? This is a mistake. Buddy.
Oh!
That was
my
it.
goodness.
A
We
medium
like
rare mistake.
Wow.
Let me tell you something.
We like
People
the
get
fun.
their steak well done.
Yo, you think you're funnier than me?
Yeah, I do. No,
Like a
people
pie.
get their steak well done. I get mine. Congratulations. What do you say to that?
That was a fire catch because he had a camera in his hand.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a sizzle. I don't think that's a scorch. I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
So
I'm
now
confident.
Taste testing very important.
Well, we'll see how it all goes. But right now, we let it sit for a couple of minutes. I'd say 2 to 3 while this potato is also getting cooked. Yeah, I'm cooking a singular potato, but I really do think this is going to be a good thing in the long run.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a look at this pasta.
Sharing a kitchen with 2 people while cooking is pretty difficult, especially when they are also cooking different things and that nobody is there to support each other or help each other. It's just everyone being reckless and trying to get things done. I think I was hogging the cutting board for a while. That was pretty fun that I was being annoying, I guess, but I didn't mind it. I guess so. It's also the company. I had the company I was with, you know, if it was 2 other people that I didn't like. Oh, if I was cooking with 2 people I didn't like around me, that would be a lot more stressful, but I happen to like Brian and Ryan, so it was pretty cool.
So how's this steak looking?
It's good. I set my timer for 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. So here's the reveal: did I scorch it or did I sizzle it? You can tell. You know, if I messed it up or not. And let's see.
Oh, it's doing so
There's a little bit of a scorch,
good. Okay.
but I think it's okay so far.
It doesn't
Now,
look bad.
so here's what I'm gonna do now. Now I have to add the butter and start basting it.
Oh.
That's gonna be good for it. Whoa, you took my butter? What's wrong with you, dude? You didn't bring your own butter? You
Are
just
you
took my
stealing
butter?
butter?
You just took my butter.
I was hoping he wouldn't see.
Dude,
Oh, geez, we stealing
you
butter.
were hoping I wouldn't see?
Wow.
How could I not see that you took my butter?
Wow.
Okay, well now I have the butter.
Okay.
Did you take my spoon too? What
I
happened?
didn't take your spoon.
That's
Your
the
spoon's
spoon.
right here.
Yeah, no, that's not my spoon. Can I
All
get
right.
my spoon?
I swear I didn't take his spoon. I
Yeah,
took the
it's
butter.
right
not the
there,
spoon.
Brian's. I'm a diva. Whatever I want to take is the thing I choose. I refuse to do anything other than that.
I'm pretty sure Ryan stole your butter and your seasoning.
I didn't steal the secret. Did I steal the secret?
Now,
No, I borrowed the secret because that I asked for.
sorry. A little bit of butter. Maybe a little extra butter. Why not?
Oh, that looks amazing.
It's gonna be good. I
Oh
think.
my God.
I think it's gonna be good.
All
I
right.
think I can make it okay.
Okay.
And I gotta baste
The steak is
it.
coming along. The steak is coming along.
That steak looks amazing.
It is.
It's gonna be good. I
So
think.
Ryan, you're just adding
I gotta
marinara
baste
sauce to a pan. What do you use? Do you season your marinara sauce or do you
No.
let it be as is?
Usually what I like to do is I like to make my own tomato sauce.
Yeah.
It could be a little time consuming, but I like the challenge So I get like 6 tomatoes, I boil them, and then I peel the skin off.
Yeah.
I let them simmer. I add the mushrooms, all this stuff. But since we're in a crunch for time, store bought is just
But
the same
Ryan,
thing. Yeah.
I will say this: what Mr. Jiro is to eggs, Victoria is to make.
I would say right now my biggest competition in the kitchen is probably Dean David because he is handsome and he also has really nice hair. But no, also his steak looks amazing, and we're in the kitchen, we're all cooking at the same time. I'm smelling this like right now, and I'm like, oh, this might be trouble. You know, and Brian has a nice looking avocado toast looking too. I would say they're both pretty hefty competition, but Dean, that steak is speaking to my nostrils right now.
Oh, straight into the potato.
Yeah, because now I'm going to saute it.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh, he said
Nice.
saute.
So
Yeah.
do you like cooking it to soften it up and then?
Yeah, then I
That makes sense.
chop it up and then put it on the stove.
nice.
I
That's
use,
great.
Yeah, that way I still have all the olive oil used and all the
Yeah.
seasoning.
That's great.
And the potatoes seasoned as well.
Are you using the same pot that you cook the steak in
Yeah,
for
I'm
extra
going to.
flavor?
Yeah.
That's great.
Is that a good idea?
No, I think it is,
Yeah.
especially because you ain't got that many seasonings. So this is great.
Thank you. You're really great. It really stinks that you wear a lot of jewelry.
I think
Well-
Dean thinks that you're the secret contestant.
Alright.
What a twist. That'd be such a twist.
It's time for me to
Angela,
toss my
are you
garlic
eating the
bread.
food too?
I'm actually vegan. So
Are you
I'm not.
eating the food too?
I'm vegan, so I'm not.
Oh, I took that into consideration, so
That's right. Yeah, right. But the food looks good. Y'all are doing really good. Y'all have 25 minutes left. This avocado is being mashed. Those potatoes are being cooked. This egg is being cooked. The pasta sauce is almost done. You have 25 minutes.
Which one? That one?
Pot, yeah.
Yeah, you can take that.
No, I just need this.
Very
burner.
interesting. Oh, so you're doing them in like big slices of potatoes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I need another.
I can't say I've seen potatoes cooked like that often, so that's really cool to see you cooking them like that.
Thanks.
You know what? I'm gonna use my imagination here. There's
Add
no,
some definition to the plate.
I'm not finding.
All right, Ryan, you got about 25 minutes left, and I haven't seen you do anything other than season this chicken. Are you gonna be able to finish it in time?
You sound like my mother.
Will you finish it in time?
I'm confident I will. The chicken's the next item on my agenda.
Okay.
So
How are
what-
you cooking it?
So what I typically do with the chicken is, I'm presented with a cooking challenge here, as it seems we're out of olive oil, so I'm gonna have to cook it with butter.
Okay.
Dean, may I borrow your a little slab of your butter?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess everyone could have my butter. I hope.
Community butter.
So if you win, I mean, do I get like a butter portion of the contestant? Like, do I get as much butter back in my life? Because life is energy. Butter is my energy. So do I get the woman?
I'm hollering.
So this is interesting because I've never cooked chicken with butter before. I've always used oil. So this
Okay.
is gonna be an experiment.
All right.
I know butter adds a lot of flavor to things.
Yeah.
So, and there's a thing called butter chicken. So
Yeah.
that's what we getting today.
Okay. All right,
Thanks, guys.
Brian, tell me about this egg. I saw that it was flipped it with the yolk.
It's looking good, right?
yeah. And then I flip it with the yolk,
Yeah.
and then I turn off the
turned
heat.
off the
I turn off the
burner.
heat because it continues to cook.
Ah.
You know, because I don't want the egg to be like super cooked. I want it to be. So now I like to do the mashing of the avocado.
Oh, you're mashing in the toast.
I just mash it. You know.
Is there a reason why you're mashing the avocado in the toast?
Well, you know, it's like more like a texture type of thing. You know, it's like so I like it acts kind of like as a lubricant.
Oh.
You know.
And did you see the avocado that's like embedded in the bread better this way?
Yeah, embedded in the bread, embedded everywhere, you know? And then you just kind of mash it up, you know? And like I said, like I touched so many avocados.
Yeah.
And this was the best one.
This is the best one.
Usually I like it a little bit more mushy.
Okay.
But
Are you seasoning the avocado?
I was with a little salt and pepper,
Okay.
you know? What is this? Garlic pepper? No, this is not what I like.
So my dating distance limitations, well, whenever I did have the apps, I currently am not on the apps, but I would always set it to about 2 miles. I'm very lazy. If I have to get on the subway and go for too far, I'm not gonna do it. Obviously they can come to me, but yeah, I like to keep it to Manhattan, some areas in Brooklyn, but you know, anything too far, just not gonna do it.
All right, y'all, 15 minutes left. 15 minutes. Make sure you're timing yourself. 15 minutes.
I'm
What are you? Are you pouring? You're pouring this?
Well, just like the steak, no one wants an oily potato, you know.
Right.
So I'm not an expert at this, but this is my method. Try to get as much oil as I can
Okay.
before I spread it out.
No, that's good. That's good. Good, good, good. They look good. All right, so this chicken is finally going on.
Chicken's finally going on.
Are you gonna be able to cook this in 15 minutes?
Yeah, girl, I only need 10.
Okay, I hear that. I hear that. All right, so I see the potatoes are coming out. The chicken is sizzling. All right, y'all looking good. Y'all are looking good.
Nah, girl, you looking good.
Yeah, okay, I hear that. Gas me up.
Yo, chill. I'm in a relationship.
You know what?
So the Chick-fil-A sauce goes on top.
Yo, have you had
Okay.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
I haven't.
Really?
No.
Yo,
It's
you'll
Okay.
try some. You'll try some. And then I put the tomatoes on there.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, is there a reason why you put them face down?
Because like I like it like nice and round.
Okay.
Because if it's the other way, it
Yeah.
can slip. You know?
It could, yeah.
Yeah. So you just kind of like I do it like this.
That makes
Like
sense.
I'm a thoughtful man.
I hear that.
You know.
I like to
Like
I season my tomatoes, so I like them the other way because the seasoning sticks better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
All right.
this
You
is-
think you're better than me?
No, but this is great. It looks cool.
Yeah. And
I
then
like
and
it.
then also is the fresh basil is where it's at.
Okay. This
and,
is actually.
And you know what?
I'm not mad
It's so
about
it's
this.
so important to wash the basil
Basil.
because you don't know where it's been.
That's true.
It may have been on the ground.
Hey, wait a minute. Come off the ground. You're right.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna leave this chicken on for 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay, and then you flip it
And then I
halfway.
flip it.
Okay.
That's
And
right.
that gets, that was a thick piece of chicken. It's gonna cook all the way through.
I hope she likes salmonella.
Angela, are you a fan of basil?
I am.
Oh.
It actually smells
Right?
really good.
I'm so happy.
He put chloroform on those.
Yo. So fresh basil, and I do like just kind of like a rustic little thing right there, you know.
I'm not mad about it. I like
And
it.
then
I'm not mad about
yeah,
it.
and then to finish it off,
Yeah.
a little bit
Is
of
that
a
your
little
secret
chipotle.
topping?
You know, you can do Tabasco, but
Right.
this is all they had. You don't know how many hot sauces I had to touch, before I chose this one.
I get.
Brian, can I
Alright.
ask you a question?
All
Yeah.
right.
Can I borrow some
just
of your
a-
basil?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, babe, you're gonna steal my secret? Of course, I have a lot. Yeah, you want some basil on your potatoes?
No, I'm okay. I think we got a perfect, well, not medium rare, but I'd say at least medium.
Okay.
And tastes good. I
All
think
right. Are you gonna
Boom.
smooth out that edge so she can tell you ain't take a piece?
so. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it look nice.
Okay, good.
I need one more fork. Ryan, pass me a fork, buddy.
All right.
I'm gonna make it look a little stylish, and then we're gonna give it to her, because style is important.
So right now I'm sweating over whether or not the chicken's gonna be done. It is an awfully large piece of chicken breast. The pasta's done, the tomato sauce is done, the bread is done. I had to modify the recipe a little bit. We ran out of olive oil, so I had to cook the chicken with butter, which is not something that I've ever really done. So I am stressed a little bit, but I'm hoping that I am able to beat the time and plate this chicken, and that it tastes amazing.
How do you check to see if your chicken's done in the middle?
We have a thermometer here.
Okay,
to check
awesome.
the internal
No,
temperature.
that's
We're gonna
good.
check as long as the temperature is 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is this measured in Fahrenheit?
Let's see. I'm worried about your chicken not getting done in time, so I want to make sure you get it done. What's
How
the
about
current-
you worry about yourself?
Well then.
No, girl, have faith. Have faith.
Okay.
Have faith in Ride.
All right. So you got about 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left, everybody. All right, Dean, you're making art with this plate. I see you done chopped the steak for it a little bit. What are you doing? How are you presenting this?
Well, I like to make things look nice. I like to try to, at least. You gotta
Okay.
make sure the plate is clean. You gotta have some kind of style. Everything you do is a reflection of
It's
yourself.
true.
So I'm reflecting back that I'm kind of lost, but I'm gonna make something nice happen. I want to make it look pretty.
That's great.
know
No,
what I mean?
you're okay. It's fun.
Kind of effing up a little bit.
Today I'll be making a steak and potatoes. It's a simple dish, but it's also one of the first dishes I ever learned how to cook. When I moved out pretty recently, I started cooking a bunch of stuff, and that's one of the first things that I learned how to make. So I'm pretty confident in the steak and potatoes. It's simple, but I like things simple, so I hope that she will also like it.
All right, so
Okay.
I see Dean's plate is done. He's adding his final touches with some basil. All right, we got 2 of the plates are all set and done. We're just waiting for your chicken, Ryan. So
That's
you're gonna
right.
use the last couple minutes. It's only you cooking left.
Yes.
You literally have 2 minutes left. So is your bread ready to plate? Like how
My
are you?
bread is already plated. My
Okay.
pasta's plated.
Okay.
Okay, now this chicken is going. There we go.
Okay.
There
So
we
you're
go.
not okay. We gotta get this chicken.
It might be down to the wire, but it's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Okay, good. Last couple minutes is just all you and this chicken.
And that's gonna make it. I'm excited for us to taste the buttered chicken.
Okay.
Like I said, never cooked with butter before.
All right.
I don't have any pets. I think in the city, it's not ideal for the person or the dog or whatever animal you have. You're in small spaces, their little paws are on the ground, and then they get in your bed. Like that for me is just a no. I'm not a huge germaphobe, but the dog paws and then that's what stops me. And then money, like they're expensive. Dogs are expensive. You know, you have the dog pet insurance. If they get sick, you never know what's gonna happen. It's too many unknowns. I guess I'm just too poor to have a dog.
15, 14,
Come on.
13,
Dude, are you gonna see
10,
It's
9,
a little watery, hello.
8,
Dude, are you gonna,
7,
what about the bread? Are you gonna put
6,
basil? If she's hungry,
5,
dude, are you going to be
4,
coming soon? Hello.
3,
Oh, wow.
2,
Is there a mess though? I don't know. Okay. Yes!
Great job.
Damn, that was stressful.
Great job.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell her to lift the bread.
Welcome back to today's show. We are here with Torey, who's been trying all the food. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. I'm starving. I have not had breakfast yet, so these guys have the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That's true. Food do taste good when you're hungry.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Maryland, but I've been in the city for about 7 years.
Okay,
so.
cool. How's been dating for you in the city?
Oh, everyone's always like, oh, New York, that's gotta be the best city. And it's not. There's that whole thing about having options. Apparently, the more you have, the worse it is.
I can see that.
And in the city, there's a lot of options.
It's
so.
true. Not all good ones.
No, I've downloaded and deleted the dating apps about 1 million times.
Right.
It's kind of like when you open the fridge and there's nothing in it, but you know.
Right.
So like I'm always just looking, and then I'm like,
Right. Keep
Yeah.
going back. Maybe it's gonna look
Exactly.
different this time.
right? I'm like, what can I do with this bread?
Right.
Like,
Start being more creative.
Exactly.
Start making exceptions.
Yeah, so.
That is very true.
oh, it's tough out here,
It
but
is tough out here.
you know, we're doing it.
So tell me what you're going to be looking for in today's dishes that will represent a partner that you'd be interested in
That
going on a
is
date with.
Such a good question. I've actually had a crush on many chefs because I do think the level of detail chefs have that go into their food. Again, a lot of chefs are apparently like a little crazy, but I like the thought that goes behind the dishes and the why, and just I think the way you cook is the way you do a lot of things in life. So I think if you're missing little things here and there with cooking, I think you're missing a lot of things in real life.
Oh, I like that.
So, and I think, again, not to blanket statement men, but they're not the most thoughtful of the two genders.
I understand.
So if the dish shows that they're thoughtful and they're putting in a lot of different, like, you know, what does it look like aside from the taste? Is it healthy? Does it hit all the different macronutrients?
Oh.
That's really what I'm looking for.
That's
so.
great. So I will just say this. These are regular guys cooking in the kitchen. They are not salt bays, but I can guarantee they put a lot of effort into their plates.
Effort works.
Great. So we're going to go into dish number 1 that
Okay.
you're going to try. So this dish, although it's staple, it is steak and potatoes. But I was personally very impressed with how they even cut the potatoes. So
Okay.
what's your first impression?
I'm getting like a Midwestern vibe.
Okay.
Like maybe they grew up in Ohio or something. This, again, macronutrients, you hit the protein and the carbs, but there's really no greenery or vegetables. So thoughtfulness level is a little bit down, I will say that. This piece of meat looks like it's been through a hard time. Like a really rough life. But aside from this, overall, I like that they tried with the basil.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a drizzle happening.
Yeah.
So overall, they tried.
All right. Go ahead, give it a try for
Okay,
taste.
got it. Now I'll try it.
All right, here's, I'm gonna give you a knife
Oh
to
yeah,
help with
I'm gonna
the...
need that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, okay. That's
It's a little tough.
a little tough, but there's still hope. It's kind of how I feel about everything in my life. Okay, that's good.
All right.
You did a nice job.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and give the potato a try.
Okay, right. Potato. Gotta make it fair. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, not too mushy.
Oh, okay. All right.
He did a nice job. Salty.
Okay.
Salt is key. If it's bad, that's usually a lack of salt. So he didn't miss that.
Okay.
Overall, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
not offended.
All right. That's good. That's always good. So I'm going to go ahead and try dish number
Okay.
2.
Great.
Now, this is an avocado
Wow.
toast. They used nicer bread, as
Yes.
well as there's egg on there, avocado, and some other toppings. So what's your first impression of this dish?
Well, first impression is that it looks like there's a balsamic drizzle,
Okay.
but only on the greens. So I'm confused as to how they pulled that off.
Okay.
It's like they drizzled the greens and then they applied them. So there's a lot of moving parts happening here.
All right.
I like that they did the vegetables. That's nice. They also have the garnish, which is lovely. Yeah, I'm impressed. And there's like a hollandaise. Is there a hollandaise on this?
Hollandaise, is that a dressing?
Yeah, like the holland. Yeah,
So there is a secret ingredient dressing. Do you want to try it and then you want me to tell you afterward?
yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
This
go
looks
ahead and
messy.
try it.
This is definitely something you like don't want to eat on a date in front of someone, but we're just gonna dive in. That's very good.
Okay. Are you able to tell what the dressing is now?
Like a Thousand Island.
Now, the secret ingredient is Chick-fil-A dressing.
I love him. I love him so much. He's the one. That's why it's so good. Oh my God.
The Chick-fil-A did it.
Damn. Okay, I need to go buy that and then find this man. So, wow.
So, overall impression of this dish?
100 out of 100. I found my husband.
You still have one more dish to try.
I know, but it's avocado toast plus Chick-fil-A. That's like the collab of the year for a basic white girl. So I'm like, that's it.
That is great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you try dish number 3 so you can make your final
he
decision.
has big shoes to fill.
Okay.
I'll keep this as well. Here. Wow.
All right.
I'm taking that home with me. I'm gonna like eat it on the subway.
So this is dish number 3.
Okay.
As you can see, it is a pasta marinara with some boneless chicken.
Okay.
First impressions of this dish?
I've never seen chicken on pasta like this.
Oh, okay.
So I'm confused.
Oh, okay.
I think he might be confused.
Okay.
I've only seen like a chicken parm. Like I feel like
Okay.
if it's breaded and fried, it's okay. But
Just plain boneless.
I've never seen this.
All right.
Have you seen this?
I've personally seen this before,
Grilled
but what
chicken?
I like is that he's exposing you to something new.
This is true. Wow, what a beautiful perspective. Let's see if he can expose me to new things. All right, okay. Looks like he cooked the chicken well, honestly.
Oh, that's good.
Has a nice little char to it.
Oh, he really wanted to get the char in there.
Really?
Yeah. There was a whole pan thing that he was doing that was very strategic.
I honestly will have to ask him.
You
This is
liked
good.
it. That's great. That's good.
Yeah, I'll try the pasta now.
Okay.
I could use more salt.
Okay. A little more salt would have did it. Did you try the bread?
Okay, I'll try the bread.
There was some strategy behind the bread.
Really, can I ask what the strategy was, or do I have to ask him?
Yeah, you can ask me. I'm happy to share. Tell me your thoughts on the bread.
Well, it's garlicky. That's
Yeah.
good.
You liked okay, good. Yes.
I like it.
There was a really interesting technique they used that I was very impressed with. They put a lot of garlic on and then took it off at the end. Oh, it was cool, yeah.
I like that. Okay,
your-
so he's thoughtful.
He's
thoughtful. Again, sorry.
Go ahead, I was gonna say your final impression.
Final impression, grilled chicken was weird to me, but I will open up my mind, and it was good. And the sauce was only on one part, so I don't know. It's
Okay.
kind of like half-assed at the end, I think.
Oh, okay.
But hearing the garlic thought was okay. So overall, he's thoughtful, but
Okay.
not my
great.
favorite.
All right, so I'm gonna give you time to think a little bit about
already
your
know.
favorite dish. Oh, you already know?
I already know. I'm so sorry. I mean, they were all good,
Okay.
but
Who's your winner?
the winner by a landslide is the Chick-fil-A avocado
Okay.
toast connoisseur.
The Chick-fil-A
Nailed it.
avocado toast is the winner. So we're gonna bring out contestant number 1. So Dean, come on out.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm Dean.
I'm Torey. Great job.
Thanks.
Just not that great.
Okay. Well, I tried. Let's see your steak.
Hear that?
You're not wrong. You did a good job.
So we're gonna bring out contestant number 3 now. Contestant number 3, Ryan, come on out.
Hi.
Hello, I'm
Nice to
Torey.
meet
It's
you.
so nice to meet you.
You too. So what did I do wrong?
I just have never seen grilled chicken on pasta before.
That's pretty rare. I think people ever
I feel like Italy would disagree with you, but
I don't know. I just haven't seen it.
So we're gonna bring out the final winner right now.
Okay.
So you picked contestant number 2, which
Yes.
is Brian. Come on
Oh
out.
my goodness. My husband. Hello.
There you go. Come
I loved
Come
it.
see.
Did you love it?
I loved it.
You know,
I loved it so much.
You know, when I was making this, I had exactly you in mind.
Yeah, well, you did a great job. I mean, it's like me on a plate. It's
Yeah.
crazy what you've done.
And you know what? You know where all this other basil came from?
You. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You know what I mean?
And I always noted that they've tried with the basil, but really it was you all along.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm already loving this connection. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. So hopefully I tune in next time for Choose Me NYC. Yay!
Basil doesn't even make sense on the side of avocado toast. Just saying.
It's a little off, but it was great.
Yo, I don't see you sitting here.